descend and maintain 2074.
Who am I?
I'm at 504, descend and maintain 3000. 3000, coming 504.
And for Captain 724 is our traffic about
In my 20s, I dream of flying a plane. Due to having glasses, I thought it's not possible. In mid-2016, I started to have foggy vision. After I checked out, the doctor said I have cataract in both my eyes. Wow! I really never expect this. I felt like taking a trip to the moon, jumping up and down. I'm filled with excitement. But the unexpected turns out into my reality. The cold, hard truth. I need to step into divorce. My mom said her final goodbye, and my family broke apart. I stepped into a solitude journey. This is the best journey I ever experienced. It was super challenging. My achievement, the award-winning author, from housewife to pilot, the beginning.
I'm at 504, descend and maintain 3000. 3000, coming 504.
I'm Keiko Lim. I'm here holding your hands, guiding you every steps to discover your potential, harness that energy, bring it to your reality, and make your dreams come true.
I'm at 504, ready speed of 170 for tower space. You get following a Boeing 727, 1 o'clock, 6 miles right base, descending on 3500.
Welcome to Tuesday with Keiko. Today, my guest speaker is Lisa R. Triggs. She's Amazon best-selling author of the Menopause Mindshift, How I Unleash My Inner Queen and You Can Too, which came out October 1st, just in time for the start of World Menopause Month. She's a motivational speaker, blogger, and digital creator who is on a mission to empower women to live their best life, or as she calls it, unleash their inner queen during menopause. She lives in Canada, has been married for 33 years, and has 2 adult children. Lisa loves to travel and likes to word search in her downtime. Welcome.
Hello.
So, how are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. And Lisa, share with the audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, as you said, I've been married for 33 years, 2 adult children. We're actually planning a wedding. Our oldest is getting married next year, so that's exciting.
Wow.
Yeah. I love to travel, and I actually live in a gluten-free world because
That's nice.
my husband has celiac disease, so
I see.
yeah, so that's something that is in my world every day, is celiac disease, gluten-free things. I like to walk and sing and listen to music and meditate. So yeah,
That's nice.
thank you.
And how you unleash your inner queen during menopause?
It was a definite process. It took a while.
Yeah.
I had a really hard time for 7 years and kind of got, reached the bottom, and there's only one way to go up from the bottom, and that was up. So I had to make a conscious decision. Did I want things to get better, or did I want, to keep living miserably? Right? You didn't
True.
feel good, tired, gaining weight, all that stuff, feeling miserable, and just got tired of feeling miserable. So I started reading, books that I had already to kind of refresh my memory, just to kind of lift my mood, and it really helped. And then discovered, and took it from there. Went on to other music and meditation, affirmations, and it was building blocks to build my life.
And how you step into a breakthrough?
It was during that time, after I started doing all these things, after I incorporated meditation. That's a great way. Any woman who doesn't know, meditation is a great way to calm your body, which will bring your cortisol levels and everything down, right? At lower stress. And when our stress is lower, then our cortisol levels lower. So it gives your body more of the opportunity to behave properly. And it was during that time that I was able to start doing that and see myself and visualizing myself, back in my bikini, or just being healthy. And then I would take it a step further and say, kind of command, my hormones are perfectly balanced, and then I would journal on it. And over a little bit of time, a couple months, I actually started to see a difference. Things started to kind of get better. As the more I relaxed my body, the better, the more improvement of the symptoms I saw. So it's funny. It just chain reaction,
I see. So I have to do that every day, because
I do. I make time for it. I do make time for it. And people kind of get concerned about, I don't have time for this and that. You could meditate a couple, or just even calm yourself, listen to music, whatever, a few minutes before you go to bed, right? Just, while you're trying to fall asleep, you can listen to music that calms yourself down. You can even visualize, if anything in your day didn't go quite like you wanted it to, maybe try and think back on it and have it, think back the way you wanted it to go. Just little things like that. And they go a really long way.
Yeah, just take one step at a time.
Absolutely.
And
Just
how you
start somewhere, right?
Yes. And how you gain clarity of what you love doing?
It kind of became evident. It was kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I kind of discovered, or came to the conclusion, or realized that there was a bit of a gap in what's available, in the support that's available for women, because here in Canada, we have a healthcare system, right? A good healthcare system. So getting things like hormone therapy, and even medical plans where we can, naturopaths and chiropractors, are on a company health plan. But I noticed in the United States and other countries, they don't have that. So women are left to figure it out on their own, because medications can be costly, or they've said that their doctor has been no help, kind of thing. And I really felt sorry for people. I started to kind of notice that, there was a gap, because between the medical side, or science, and then your physical side and your diet. And that was the mindset. Once I was kind of doing all three, I was moving my body, even just a little bit. And again, it's making that time, even after dinner, go for a short walk, or something, right? You can walk around your house if you want to. So there's always a way you can find to do it. So I just kind of noticed it as a trifecta. When you have your physical, or in some cases, if someone's taking medication, hormone therapy, or something else, and moving their body, paying attention to what they're eating, or taking, supplements, that when you incorporate the positive mindset and think differently about menopause,
Mm.
instead of how much it's, sucked,
Yeah.
kind of thing,
Yes.
to what about it being, taken advantage of? There are some things that are great about this time of life. So I just kind of put it all together, and the mindset portion fills that gap between those other two things. And when you do all three together, it's a recipe for good things.
Magic. Right?
Yeah,
It's
you can
magical.
unleash your queen. You can unleash your queen. It's all
Mm.
possibilities. My our minds. We all know our minds are powerful things, and there are people
Yeah,
that
true.
say, meditation, all that. Oh, blah blah
Mm.
blah. That's woo woo and this and that, and law of attraction and this and that. But people forget that a lot of the universal laws are scientific. They're proven
Yeah,
scientific laws,
that's right.
so
Yeah.
it's not all that woo woo. And we are all energy, right? We are made of
Yeah.
energy, and how we distribute that energy is up to us.
And you can imagine how we come from, where we come from, is from the thought of our parents that they want a baby. And here we are, right? And
Yeah.
it's
Well,
basically
I was
from
a
nothing.
bit of a surprise. I was a surprise. I'm the youngest of 7 children, so
Wow.
there's the first 6 are no more than 2 years apart, and then there's a 4.5 year gap between my older brother and I. And my
I
mom,
see.
thought she was done, and then all of a sudden she got pregnant 4
I
years later. So
see. Oh, so it's
you
also
just never know.
magical. Yeah, it is also
Save the
magical.
best for last. Save the best for
Yes.
last.
Yeah, that's right. What is the takeaway for our viewers?
The takeaway is, you know what? The one place to start with everything is to love yourself. That's really
Yeah.
what it boils down to, because when we're going through this process of menopause, so many other outside things are happening, gaining weight, and we're, even memory problems, focus problems, all these we're having
Totally
physical
agree.
symptoms, right? Hot flashes,
Totally
all
agree.
physical symptoms. But
Yes.
and then we don't like ourselves, right? I hate this person
Yeah.
I seeing in the mirror. I hate this time of my life. Well, but if we start, turn that around and just kind of do a little soul searching, going, this is what worked for me, going kind of inside, finding
Mm,
something, and just starting building those blocks, and starting with self-love. You have to love yourself first, and then that
that's
love
right.
transcends to those around you, to the rest of the world, and brings your vibration, whatever, your energy, your energy comes
Yes.
up naturally, and you'd be surprised, right?
Yeah, everything will be fantastic.
Doom and
Yeah.
gloom brings about more doom and gloom. Like there's sayings about that, right? Negative
Mm,
brings negative,
that's
positive
right.
brings positive. So,
Yeah.
it's like, check your attitude. Literally check your attitude. What is my attitude about this? Even though I'm starting to, have these things happen to me, um,
Mm,
you know, if I embrace it instead of resist it, because that's what we do, right? We resist it all,
mm,
but if we embrace it, it is such a much better journey. And it really does start from within, and making sure that you love yourself, no matter what you look like, right? No matter
mm,
what you look
that's
like,
right.
how you feel outwardly, right? Um, just find something, and just start within, and it will all just unfold.
Mm,
That's what happened to me anyway.
that's nice. For me, I'm having the knee pain. Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable. And when I walk, of course, I feel the pain, but at times it's lesser, at times it's a whole lot. I can feel, the journey of menopause is challenging.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, but
stretch it out. Take care of your body, stretch it out, and
yeah,
meditate on that.
Yeah, I will
Meditate on that.
tomorrow in the morning I wake up, I will stretch it out.
You
And yes,
remind your body that it is a wellness making machine, and
yes,
it is well, yeah, well and
that's
good.
right. And everything is good. And tell
Everything is
myself
good.
everything is good,
Yeah,
everything is perfect, and I love my body. Yeah,
absolutely,
and
absolutely.
yes,
The funny
and
thing is, occasionally I still the only symptom that I occasionally have happen is I will get it's not even a hot flash.
mm,
It's just a warm flash
I
now,
see.
nothing like it was before. And I will get it, and I have to kind of look at and ask myself, is something stressing me out right now? Right?
Mm,
How am I thinking? Am I being aware? Am I of what's going on around me, how I'm reacting to, situations or life or whatever.
mm,
What are and just take note of these external conditions. Even sometimes it might be what I eat. Lord knows why, sugar and caffeine affect it, but it does. And a lot of, most women will say, I'm, not giving up my coffee. And I don't think they should have to. I'm not a coffee drinker, but
mm,
I do like sweets.
mm-hmm.
So, but again, if I will actually, if I start to feel it coming on, I'll actually repeat to myself, my hormones are in perfect balance. I am well. I am well. And funny enough, in a few seconds, it just starts to dissipate.
I
It starts to
see.
dissipate. So, I don't know. It just kind of proves to me again that
Mm,
I can be and am in control of my body. And that's one big thing that it basically comes down to, right? You love yourself and you're in control of what's happening to you instead of it
yes,
controlling you, right? Which
yes.
is what a lot of women
Oh,
do. They
that's
control.
amazing. Yeah, I'll try
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, sure. And
Put
thank you
on
so
some
much.
audio music or a meditation
Yeah,
that's for to heal the body, and then
yes. Yeah,
wellness
I will do that.
and stretch, right? And stretch.
Yes, and stretch. Yes, have to do the stretchings. And
Yes.
thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today. And before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to add or any message you want to leave our audience with?
I think the one thing I would just like everybody to remember is that this is just a phase of life. There is life beyond it. It's we can get through this. You can get through this.
Mm,
We are stronger than we
yeah,
think, and we have it within ourselves
it's
to live the best
temporary. I
life
have
we
to tell
can.
ourselves it's
We really
temporary.
do. It really does all boil down to yourself
Mm,
and what you're going to do about it.
yeah. Just tell myself it's temporary. You'll be
Yes,
gone in no time.
sounds good.
That's a great message. We appreciate your time and expertise. Where can our audience find you?
My book is on Amazon.com and Amazon.ca, well, Amazon in general, whatever country they might be in. They can also visit the menopausemindshift.com and or follow me. It's Lisa R. Triggs, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I am definitely out there and around.
Fantastic. We'll be sure to include those links in the YouTube description box. And thank you once again for being with us today. It's been a pleasure. And to our audience, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this interview, please subscribe and leave us a review or share it with others who might find interesting. Until next time, goodbye.
Thank you, Keiko. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.